What if you could hit reset at this stage of life, quietly redesigning your days and revitalizing your mind, body, and spirit? Many people in their later years think the time for transformation has passed, yet the truth is that it's never too late to choose change. If you're between 55 and 75, you likely have the wisdom and clarity to make meaningful changes, and now you also have a lifetime of experience to support a profound transformation. Disappearing doesn't mean vanishing physically, but rather creating a quiet, intentional space to reflect, refocus, and revitalize your life. It's a chance to rediscover your purpose, realign your habits, and take intentional steps to build a lifestyle that deeply resonates with who you are now. Here's how to go about this transformative journey in a thoughtful, deliberate way. 1. Embrace self-accountability. Redefine your foundation. At 55, 65, or even 75, embracing self-accountability means taking a brave, honest look at where you are now and where you'd like to go next. Every experience up to this point has shaped you, your values, perspectives, and relationships. Some of these are sources of pride, while others may carry a weight of unfinished dreams, regrets, or past choices. Self-accountability invites you to accept ownership of all of it, recognizing that regardless of past circumstances or setbacks, you have the power to create a meaningful present and future. Taking stock at this life stage often requires a reflective pause where you ask questions not only about past decisions, but also about how you respond to life today. Are there lingering emotions, habits, or beliefs that may still hold you back? Have you been deferring joy, health, or personal goals, feeling that someday was for someone else? Self-accountability is about realizing that the potential for growth and change remains in your hands, and it allows you to release old narratives about what you should or shouldn't have done. By accepting full responsibility for your life as it is now, you create space for new choices, healing, and self-compassion. One way to cultivate self-accountability is through gratitude for your own resilience. Look at the times you've overcome hardship, reinvented yourself, or guided loved ones. These past efforts are evidence of your capability and endurance, and they serve as reminders that you are not only capable of change, but also equipped with the wisdom and courage to see it through. Practical step. Begin a daily practice of self-reflection. Take a few moments each evening to write down one small choice you made during the day and how it impacted your mood, energy, or thoughts. Over time, these reflections become a map of self-accountability, a record of how you are actively shaping a life that aligns with your present values and dreams. 2. Redefine disappearing as a path to renewal. At this stage in life, disappearing takes on a new, richer meaning. It's about creating a space where you can pause, reflect, and rediscover yourself without external pressures or distractions. Disappearing doesn't mean isolating yourself from loved ones or withdrawing from the world. Instead, it's a quiet retreat from the noise, opinions, and constant demands of society, a way to turn your focus inward and let go of the identities, roles, and expectations that no longer serve your well-being. Redefining disappearing as renewal means letting go of the labels others may have placed on you over the years, whether as a professional, caregiver, spouse, or friend. With these roles often come assumptions about what you should be doing or how you ought to age. Disappearing in this sense allows you to release these expectations and clear space for the parts of yourself that may have been set aside. You might discover forgotten interests, dormant passions, or long neglected dreams that can still flourish in this new season of life. Disappearing also means re-evaluating your social landscape. For many, social media, acquaintances, or even certain community obligations can subtly influence your thoughts, choices, and priorities. By stepping back, you give yourself permission to let go of these influences and reconnect with what truly matters to you. In this quiet space, you can begin to assess who and what adds genuine joy, support, and inspiration to your life, and what drains or distracts you. It's a chance to edit your environment, curating it to nourish the person you are becoming rather than the person others expect you to be. Action step. Try a mindful retreat from one aspect of your life that may be distracting or draining. This could mean taking a week off from social media, politely declining social events that don't resonate with you, or dedicating a few hours each week to silent reflection. Use this time to listen to your inner voice, allowing it to guide you toward the values, activities, and people that truly enrich your life. 3. Commit to meaningful daily habits. Build your framework for transformation. True transformation isn't about grand changes or sudden overhauls. It's built upon small, intentional habits practiced with consistency and care. At this stage in life, the power of daily habits lies in their ability to infuse each day with purpose, creating a rhythm that supports well-being, joy, and fulfillment. Committing to meaningful habits allows you to construct a life aligned with your values and desires, one steady step at a time, grounding you in a routine that nurtures body, mind, and spirit. These habits don't need to be complex or demanding. In fact, it's often the simplest acts that have the most profound effects. This might mean dedicating time each morning to a gentle exercise, starting your day with a quiet moment of reflection, or cultivating a practice of gratitude. The intention behind each habit is key. It's not about the length or intensity of the activity, but the commitment to a daily practice that brings you closer to the person you want to be. Each small step becomes a vote for your future self, building a life of richness and purpose, layer by layer. The beauty of meaningful habits is that they create a framework of stability and resilience. Even as circumstances shift or challenges arise, these small, consistent practices anchor you, providing a foundation of familiarity and strength. By choosing habits that genuinely resonate with you, you begin to craft a life that doesn't merely respond to external events, but actively reflects your inner values. Over time, these actions cultivate a deep sense of fulfillment as your daily choices weave a life that feels intentional and deeply aligned with who you are. Practical reflection. At the end of each week, take a moment to reflect on one habit that has brought a sense of peace, joy, or accomplishment. Consider how it has influenced your day-to-day life and allowed you to connect with your values. This simple reflection reinforces your commitment to meaningful habits, helping you see each small step as part of a greater journey toward a life that feels full, authentic, and deeply rewarding. 4. Protect and channel your energy wisely. As we journey through later stages of life, energy becomes a precious resource, one that requires mindful stewardship and intentional direction. Protecting your energy is about cultivating a deep awareness of what lifts you up and what depletes you, and choosing to invest this finite resource in ways that enrich your life, support your well-being, and to bring you closer to a sense of purpose and peace. It's about creating an internal sanctuary where your energy is guarded, honored, and channeled toward what truly matters. At this stage, protecting your energy means setting gentle yet firm boundaries around the people, activities, and habits that drain rather than sustain you. This could mean letting go of social commitments that feel obligatory rather than meaningful, disengaging from media that clouds your mind, or gracefully stepping away from conversations or relationships that bring stress or negativity. Each choice to preserve your energy becomes an act of self-respect, a declaration that your well-being deserves priority, and that you are committed to filling your life only with what nurtures you. Channeling your energy wisely also involves recognizing the emotional burdens that can weigh you down, regrets, unresolved conflicts, or lingering anxieties. These mental and emotional weights can sap vitality, leaving less room for joy, curiosity, and new experiences. By choosing to release what you no longer need to carry, you free yourself to invest in pursuits that resonate with who you are now. This process might involve forgiveness, acceptance, or simply letting go of past narratives that no longer serve your growth. Intentional practice. Each week, set aside time to assess how you're spending your energy and consider one area where you can simplify, set a boundary, or redirect your focus. This might be as simple as dedicating more time to a beloved hobby, spending moments in nature, or reconnecting with a friend who brings you joy. Gradually, you'll create an environment that not only protects your energy, but channels it into a life that feels peaceful, purposeful, and uniquely aligned with your true self. 5. Rewrite your internal dialogue. Cultivate a positive mindset. At this stage in life, the way you speak to yourself can be one of the most profound influences on your experience and well-being. Our internal dialogue is the quiet, constant voice that shapes our perception of ourselves, our past, and our future. Recognizing the power of this inner conversation and choosing to rewrite it with positivity and self-compassion can transform how you live each day, allowing you to embrace this season of life with grace, resilience, and a sense of possibility. Rewriting your internal dialogue begins with becoming aware of the beliefs and patterns of thought that may limit or undermine you. Many of us carry unspoken judgments or fears from earlier stages of life, whether about aging, past mistakes, or unmet goals, that subtly influence our present. It's easy for phrases like, "it's too late for me," or "I should have done things differently," to slip into our thoughts. Yet by recognizing these as past echoes rather than present truths, you can choose to replace them with words that affirm your worth, potential, and the richness of the life that still lies ahead. Cultivating a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but choosing to see them through a lens of strength and self-respect. Shifting to affirmations like, "I am continually growing and evolving, my life is valuable and meaningful," or "I bring wisdom and experience to everything I do," can empower you to face each day with renewed optimism. This internal shift is not about erasing difficulties, but about choosing responses that align with resilience and hope, helping you to navigate life with a mindset that honors your journey. Daily practice. Start each morning with a mindful affirmation that reflects your current path and aspirations. Choose a thought that supports you, such as, "Today, I will appreciate the beauty of each moment," or "I am enough as I am." Throughout the day, notice any negative or limiting thoughts that arise and gently replace them with your affirmation. Over time, this practice will nurture a mindset rooted in self-compassion and confidence, transforming your inner dialogue into a powerful source of encouragement and inner peace. 6. Live with purposeful intent. Make each action count. Living with purposeful intent at this stage of life invites you to approach each day as an opportunity to align with what truly resonates with your inner values and aspirations. It's about cultivating a life where even the smallest actions are infused with meaning, creating a rhythm that honors your journey and reflects what you hold most dear. Rather than filling your days with activities out of habit or expectation, purposeful intent means making thoughtful choices that contribute to a life of depth, joy, and fulfillment, one that feels uniquely your own. To live with purposeful intent is to embrace a mindful, slower pace that allows you to savor each experience and moment. At this stage, it's less about doing more and more about focusing on what genuinely fulfills you, recognizing that a life of quality and meaning is often composed of simple, intentional acts. Purpose can be found in dedicating time to cherished hobbies, nurturing connections with loved ones, or even spending quiet moments in nature. Each action, when approached with intent, becomes a way to cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you, transforming the ordinary into something significant. Purposeful living also encourages you to let go of unnecessary obligations, commitments, or social expectations that no longer align with who you are. In choosing how you spend your time and energy, you free yourself to focus on what truly enriches your life. This might mean redefining success at this stage, not in terms of productivity or external achievements, but through the quality of your experiences and the authenticity of your interactions. Purposeful intent is about creating a life where each moment contributes to a sense of peace, presence, and harmony with your inner self. This approach also invites a gentle, compassionate acceptance of where you are in life. Living with purpose means recognizing the beauty of each day and being present in each moment without wishing for the past or fearing the future. By honoring the rhythms of this stage of life, you're able to cultivate a sense of contentment that is both fulfilling and freeing. Purposeful intent transforms the way you approach your days, helping you to build a life that feels intentional and aligned, not just with what you do, but with who you are. Weekly reflection practice. Each week, take a few moments to set a personal intention that aligns with your values and vision for your life. It might be as simple as find beauty in quiet moments, focus on health and well-being, or connect with loved ones. Throughout the week, let this intention gently guide your choices and actions, serving as a reminder to approach each moment with purpose and clarity. As you reflect on this intention at the end of each day, you'll find that living with purposeful intent transforms even the smallest actions, deepening your sense of fulfillment and helping you to create a life that feels rich, meaningful, and deeply connected to your truest self. 7. Empower your transformation through quiet determination. Transformation in later life is often not about sudden leaps, but about steady, intentional steps, moved forward by a quiet determination rooted deeply within. This is a season where change is no longer about proving yourself to the world or meeting others' expectations. It is a private journey undertaken for the sheer fulfillment of aligning your life more closely with your truest self. Quiet determination is the commitment to grow, evolve, and refine, even if no one else is watching. It's the calm, internal strength that doesn't require validation from others because it is driven by a purpose known only to you. Empowering your transformation with quiet determination allows you to focus on what resonates most within, free from the need to explain, justify, or seek approval. It's an act of trust in yourself, a way of honoring your personal journey by setting a pace that feels right and pursuing goals that speak to your unique desires. This form of commitment is profoundly liberating. It allows you to work toward change without the weight of external pressures. Instead, each step forward becomes an expression of who you are and who you are becoming, a journey defined by resilience and self-respect rather than by any external measure of success. Quiet determination is also a testament to the lessons and strengths you've accumulated over the years. It acknowledges that the greatest transformations are often subtle, unfolding not in dramatic moments, but in consistent, dedicated actions. This could mean setting aside time each day to nurture a skill you've always wanted to cultivate, tending to your physical health, or exploring an area of creativity that brings you joy. It's about committing to these pursuits without the need to make them public or turn them into grand statements. In the quietness of your own space, these personal commitments flourish, allowing you to appreciate the process of growth itself. This kind of transformation is powerful precisely because it is unhurried and deeply personal. Quiet determination enables you to focus on the journey, valuing each small achievement as a meaningful step rather than rushing to an endpoint. The commitment is not to reach a destination quickly, but to fully experience and savor the path of becoming. Each quiet act of dedication, whether it's to learning, health, creativity, or connection, becomes a celebration of your own resolve, reinforcing your capacity to shape your life intentionally. Reflective practice. Identify one area of your life where you seek to deepen your commitment, perhaps in personal wellness, intellectual growth, creative expression, or nurturing relationships, and approach it with quiet determination. Dedicate a few moments each day to this pursuit, allowing it to become a sanctuary of focus and fulfillment. Keep a private record of your progress, not for others, but for your own reflection. Over time, this quiet dedication will foster a sense of transformation that is both profound and lasting, reminding you of the power you hold to shape each day and each choice with purpose and resilience. 8. Recognize yourself as the architect of your life. In every phase of life, but especially now, embracing your role as the architect of your own experience is a profound realization. This perspective goes beyond merely accepting where life has led you. It's an empowering acknowledgement that you have always had and still hold the power to shape your life in meaningful ways. Being the architect of your life means understanding that your decisions, attitudes, and intentions continue to influence your present and your future. It's a reminder that you are not only a participant in life, but also a creator, one who can transform even the simplest moments into experiences filled with purpose and authenticity. Recognizing yourself as the architect of your life involves reflecting on your journey with acceptance and insight rather than regret or self-judgment. Life may have taken unexpected turns, but each twist and turn has contributed to the person you are today, offering lessons, resilience, and wisdom. Accepting this enables you to see the past as a foundation, a rich reservoir of knowledge and experience, rather than a limitation. The power lies in how you choose to respond to this moment, in how you decide to live the years that lie ahead. This realization opens up a world of possibility, reminding you that the life you envision is still within your reach, shaped by each choice you make from this point forward. Embracing your role as the architect of your life is about cultivating a daily practice of intentionality. Rather than letting days unfold passively, you can actively decide what kind of day, week, or year you wish to create. Whether through actions, thoughts, or interactions, each day is an opportunity to design a life that reflects your core values and deepest aspirations. Purposeful choices may involve nurturing relationships that bring joy and support, engaging in activities that stimulate your mind and spirit, or cultivating a peaceful environment that allows you to connect with yourself. By choosing to focus on what fulfills you, you create a life that is not merely lived, but meaningfully crafted, tailored to who you are now and who you aspire to become. This understanding also brings an empowering sense of freedom, no longer defined by past roles, expectations, or societal pressures. You have the opportunity to redefine what matters most to you in this chapter of life. Perhaps you find meaning in pursuing creative projects, engaging in acts of kindness, or deepening your spiritual practices. Whatever it may be, recognizing yourself as the architect means that your life is your canvas and you are free to paint it with experiences, relationships, and pursuits that resonate with your authentic self. This freedom invites you to embrace each day not as a repetition of the past, but as a unique chance to shape the legacy you want to leave. Daily reflective practice. Each evening, take a few quiet moments to reflect on how you shaped your day. Ask yourself, what choice did I make today that felt true to who I am? Or, how did I honor my values and goals in my actions? This gentle practice reinforces your role as the architect of your life, highlighting the small but powerful ways you are continually crafting a life that aligns with your inner truth. Over time, this simple habit will deepen your awareness, empowering you to approach each day with the confidence and clarity that comes from knowing you are actively designing a life filled with purpose, presence, and fulfillment. Conclusion: embracing a life of quiet purpose and deep fulfillment. As you move through this stage of life, embracing a life of quiet purpose and deep fulfillment becomes a profoundly personal journey. This is a season not of endings, but of quiet beginnings, a time to turn inward, reflect on what truly resonates, and let go of what no longer serves you. It is an invitation to shape each day with intention, compassion, and clarity, to choose experiences and actions that reflect your inner truth and bring a sense of peace, purpose, and satisfaction. In choosing to live with mindful intent, you are honoring the wisdom and resilience cultivated through a lifetime of experiences. By focusing on habits and actions that align with your values, protecting your energy, and rewriting your internal dialogue, you create a framework for a life that feels rich and rewarding. Transformation is not always about dramatic change. Sometimes it is the gentle, consistent steps that yield the most profound shifts. This journey towards self-fulfillment becomes less about what others see or expect, and more about the quiet contentment of knowing you are living authentically. As the architect of your life, every choice you make continues to shape the legacy you leave. Each day, it offers a new canvas, a chance to deepen your relationship with yourself, to explore what brings you joy, and to cultivate connections with those who enrich your journey. The simple, intentional acts of each day become a celebration of life itself, a reminder that fulfillment is found not in chasing more, but in appreciating and nurturing what is already here. In embracing this approach, you create a life that is not only deeply fulfilling, but also reflective of the values, insights, and dreams that make you who you are. So step forward with quiet determination and a renewed sense of purpose. Honor each day as an opportunity to design a life that resonates with meaning, beauty, and peace. By doing so, you leave behind a legacy of authenticity, resilience, and love. A life lived not only with intention, but with a heart open to the richness of each moment. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.